Collective, welcome to your full moon chakra energy check-in general message and energy reading. I hope that this live finds you in the highest vibration possible, and I thank you guys so much for all the love that you do show here on my channel. Make sure that you hit that like button, that you are subscribed here to my channel. I'd love to have you as a member, as a tribe, family. So go ahead and join. It's absolutely free, okay? And make sure you turn on that bell notification so that you are notified when I am live, as I do all of my readings live here. If you're new, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. All right. Let's go ahead and get into our grounding and gratitude moment and meditation. Do whatever feels right and best for you. I am going to do the same. And then we'll see what messages we have going on with this full moon in Capricorn, Aquarius energy. Right. Divine Mother, Divine Ancestors, I thank you so much for being here with me. And with the collective here, my subscribers, anyone who maybe comes across this reading, thank you for connecting us all in this moment, and thank you for clearing my energy and allowing me to channel the most important messages that this collective needs to hear regarding this full moon energy in Capricorn and in Aquarius. Thank you so much, Divine, for those clear messages, for your grace, your love, your mercy, your protection, the peace that you bring, and your presence with us in this moment. We love you, and so it is. All right. Let's get into this energy, y'all. Happy full moon. Okay, I hope this full moon energy is doing and treating you well. We're going to see what energy this full moon brings, all right? Thank you so much, Divine. What energy is here for my collective, for this collective under the full moon? What do they need to be aware of? What do they need to know? What's happening for them with this full moon energy? Okay. A burst of magic is happening. I love that. Beautiful lotus flower energy. Some of you might find that to be your favorite flower or an energy that you connect with, okay? It gives the goddess Lakshmi, so a lot of abundance, a lot of luck coming your way here with this full moon energy. It is the vibration of 48, which breaks down into a 12, also further breaking down into a 3. So 3, 12, or 48 might mean something to you. I do believe that this might be, I want to say crown chakra energy, okay? I really want to say crown chakra energy, but we'll pull it from the book. We'll read a little bit from the book because I don't think we've gotten that one yet. All right, a burst of magic. What else is happening here for this collective with this full moon energy, Divine? All right. We have roots of abundance. Ooh, let me hold it right. Roots of abundance, okay? This is root chakra energy, earth energy as well. Vibration of 2 here, okay? So 2 might be an important number for you. We also have wish upon a star, vibration of 39, okay? This is definitely third eye chakra energy, okay? Giving like star card, healing, okay? It's almost like there's a wish here. I mean, on the very surface, there's a wish that might be happening, coming into fruition with this full moon energy. Something that you've rooted yourself in here, collective. Something that you've either planted roots planted yourself, grounded yourself in, with a wish in mind. It's like, I'm going to root myself here. I'm going to plant the seed here. I'm going to ground in here in this moment, in this energy, in this opportunity, whatever the case may be, to have some sort of wish fulfillment. And it does feel like there's this, again, there's this momentum or something that shoots off or bursts off or kind of like jump starts this wish fulfillment happening. And yeah, look at that. You have time machine at the bottom of the deck. Okay. Time machine at the bottom of the deck. It's also root chakra energy and the energy number of 3. Okay. 39 breaks down into another 12. So 12 might also be an important number for you. Maybe tomorrow holds some very important energy. The 12th of whatever month you're watching this in, okay, for those of you that'll watch this later, might be a very, very important date. Which again breaks down into another 3. So you have 2, 3, 3, and 3. Look at that. 2, 3, 3, 3, and then 23 right after that, and 38 right after that. So 3 is an absolutely important number here. For some of y'all watching, 3 is a very, very huge number. Okay, hold on one second. Let me sort this camera out a little bit. Okay, hope that y'all can see a little better now. Okay. Let me grab this book right quick. Yeah, 7 energies. I'll read a little bit from each one, just a little bit, okay? You know how we do it here. Key concepts with roots of abundance. Being stabilized by deep roots, anchoring yourself and feeling secure in your life, trust and belief in abundance. The message here is simple. Your life is safe and secure, and your intentions are coming to fruition. Wishing upon a star, right? All your hopes and dreams are firmly grounded and taking root so that you can reach for the stars in your life and expand your dreams further than you can imagine. Everything in the material world is a reflection of your interior world. You are unstoppable and unshakable because you believe that you are abundant. Now that you can easily move from merely surviving to thriving when you pay attention to staying grounded. Okay, so that's super, super, super important. And I feel like that's the work this collective has absolutely been doing over these past few moon energies. Okay, they're just really getting rooted and grounded in whatever your heart desires, right? You see how there's that golden star over the heart chakra and that small star over the third eye or brow chakra. A seed that you guys planted with goodwill, good intention, and really put positive energy and emotion behind is absolutely about to come into fruition now. Whenever you find this, okay? And if you're watching with me now live, this might be happening over the next few weeks or so. Okay, keep that in mind. 39, wish upon a star. Key concepts. Intentions based on your desires and aspirations, the act of consciously committing to a vision, sacrificing something of value, gambling on yourself, trusting that dreams can become reality, and the importance of daydreams. Wow. It says, today, allow yourself to dream and play with different realities. Even if it seems impossible, if it calls you and feels good, why not choose it? Wish upon a star, then live as if your wish were already true. Know that those beautiful dreams you have been nurturing are in the process of becoming real. Don't forget the act of wishing, dreaming, and intending is more important than figuring out the how. It shows the universe you're serious about playing the game of life and you trust the essence of the partnership. Remember, every dream you believe in and hope for is a call to a twinkling star. The answers will come, sometimes swiftly, sometimes slowly, but no wish is ever wasted. So again, for some of y'all, this could have been a wish time machine that you made a very long time ago, an intention you set a very long time ago, okay? Very, very long time ago, and it might have felt like something wasn't happening or just wasn't coming together in the right way, or again, it might have taken a long time. But why it took so long is because you had to grow sturdier roots within yourself. in order to support this wish fulfillment actually grounding into your reality. Okay? That's beautiful. Let's get into this burst of magic. Hold on, I feel like, yeah, this would be, yeah, thought, crown chakra energy. Okay? Burst of magic, a burst of magic, an epiphany, a sudden higher knowing, a sense that everything has a purpose. Your purpose has a gift bestowed upon you. Cultivating conscious contact with a higher power, coming to know what calls to you and lights you up. A beautiful blooming, though. It just really feels like you guys are getting very much so like, again, it's being very deeply rooted in your self-knowing and the knowing that you, again, are a spiritual being having a human experience, knowing what it is that does light you up and what calls to you. Some of you have been hearing the call, okay? The call to do something either different in your life, the call to keep going down a particular path, the call to change something, okay? Even just the call to spend more time with spirit. For some of y'all, this might be a very spiritual moon because I'm getting a lot of high priestess energy here. Like I said, goddess Lakshmi here with the lotus flower. It's almost like this feeling of divinity might wash over you at a particular point in time over the next few weeks. Okay, where you just absolutely know that whatever your heart is desiring, whatever it is that you're seeing for yourself, envisioning for yourself, this could be reoccurring dreams that you're having, daydreams, right? You keep seeing yourself doing a particular thing in a particular environment or living a certain lifestyle or having certain people around you, whatever the case might be, okay? Traveling to a certain space. You keep daydreaming about it, but it's like the opportunity to make that dream a reality is here. It's like there's that Lionsgate portal, yeah? Walking through time a little bit here. And some of y'all, this is something that, again, that has been rooted in your heart for a very long time, okay? That you maybe, part of you maybe gave up on. The other part of you maybe felt like, you know, it would be nice, but I don't know now. I don't know if it's possible. I'm not sure, but I really do feel like it is absolutely possible here, okay? All right, so we got root chakra, third eye, and crown chakra energy happening with this beautiful full moon. And again, Capricorn and Aquarius. Let's get some more details on what this means for y'all. Whoa, right away. Right away. Seven of Swords, which tells me, again, it's like this is what's clearing out of the collective consciousness under this full moon. This is what's clearing out. I planted the seed, but nothing's happening. I thought that this was going to happen sooner, but it's taking so long. It's like a little bit of self-deception here that some of us are working through. I feel like a lot of us in the collective are really starting to see that the detours, the twists and the turns, right? The way roots even entangle in themselves and loop around, the loops that you've gone through were not in vain. They absolutely were not in vain. It was exactly what needed to happen in order for you to, again, get stronger. You see how thick these roots are? Thick, thick roots, right? And it's believed, especially with trees, that however tall a tree is how deep its roots are. So it can only grow as tall and as long as it's rooted, right? It's an exact mirror. So some of y'all had to grow deeper, longer, stronger, taller roots to really have that be reflected in your material or physical reality, okay, right? Because remember, the roots grow beneath the ground where we can't see. So think of that as like your subconscious, right? Your internal world. It's like those roots are finally reaching the point where, yeah, it's time. It's time. Time machine. It's time for something to happen for y'all. Again, this is a desire that you've held close to your heart, and the fact that this is a child, this could be a childhood wish and dream, okay? Something you felt so sincerely, or this is your inner child telling you to still hope, hold on to belief, hold on to faith, hold on to the knowing that it's possible, it can happen. right? We often grow up and lose that sense of possibility or faith in the world. For some of y'all, that's what might be happening. That's what I'm saying. It feels like there's this event that's going to happen that's going to bring you so much closer to the divine, okay? However you define that. Closer to your ancestors, closer to your angels that watch over you and protect you. Closer to source. Because it's a burst of magic. It's like there's something that it's only gonna scream that only the divine could have done this. This was not by your hands. This was not by anyone else. It's like only the divine could have done this. It's that burst of magic that brings you closer again to the sense of divinity that is within you here, collective, all around you, and that you're always connected to. Maybe some of you lost hope in your own connection to the divine, questioning it. But I feel like you've done the work, you've journeyed deep within you to truly, to get back to this inner child and believe in the magic again. Okay? That's powerful. Let's get into this though. Tell me more about the roots of abundance, wish upon a star, and a burst of magic for the collective here. Thank you so much, Divine. Tell me more about roots of abundance, wish upon a star, and a burst of magic. What's going on with this root chakra energy for this full moon? The Ace of Wands. Wow. Interesting enough. Like I said, for some of y'all, right? It's that creative spark. Ace of Wands really does give me that spiritual tether, that uninhibited inner child that just believes in everything. Everything is possible. I can do whatever it is that I set my mind to, my heart to. Nothing is off limits to me. And like I said, for some of you, there's a place. I don't know if you can see the city in this background and how it's kind of like the golden path to this place. Some of y'all are being called to move to a certain city, move to a certain place, visit somewhere, okay? That's the call, the Ace of Wands, when your spirit is saying, hey, here's a spark. Hey, here's some inspiration. Okay? So you were inspired to plant yourself somewhere, go somewhere, move somewhere, be somewhere that is actually in perfect alignment with what the divine wants to do and orchestrate in your life. So again, some of you are going to get this call over the next few weeks or so, okay? Maybe until this next full moon. Take it how it resonates. But it does feel like there is going to be this overwhelming feeling or pull towards something specific that is in alignment with your desires, your dreams, a wish that you've made, okay? And maybe this is a wish you completely forgot about. And then you follow that intuition, you follow that inspiration, and then you remember. Some of you, this is like a remembering. Ooh, wow. Especially with the roots and the tree, it's very ancestral. Some of you, this couldn't even be a dream of yours. This could be a dream that your ancestors wished for, that's being fulfilled and manifested through you, and you're not even aware of it. But you just feel this call, you just have this knowing, okay? Some of y'all really are going to be tuned in and tapped on with that intuition, so start following it. If you've been hearing your higher self tell you to do things, start doing them, okay? Tell me more about this Ace of Wands for the root chakra energy. Okay, thank you. Ooh, some of y'all, this has to do with love. You got the Empress and the Lovers. The Empress and the Lovers. Ace of Wands, the Empress and the Lovers. I'm almost speechless right now. For some of y'all, if there was ever a question on whether or not you are loved by the divine, if it's like, has the divine forgotten me? Some of y'all, this is like an ancestral line or lineage that's coming in very strong for you. Maybe you've never connected with your ancestors before. That's going to change. That's definitely going to change. There's this feminine energy. Feminine energy. And again, Goddess Lakshmi, it's feminine. It's the representation of the source, right? It's abundance. That's what the Empress stands for here. Some of you wished for a love or a lover or a relationship, especially with this child. It's like it's layered for a lot of y'all, okay? And I'm tapping onto a lot of different timelines. Yeah, Knight of Wands, again, it's coming in super fast, quickly. This is also another sign to follow your intuitive nudges, because it's going to lead you to who you need to meet, where you need to be, opportunities that are meant and destined for you that are going to be the foundation, the roots for this wish. Wow. Ace of Wands, the Empress, and the Lovers. Some of you are definitely meeting somebody, getting almost like getting a chance to experience love in a very new and different way with that Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is a newness. It's a new beginning. It's feeling something that you haven't felt before. And this Empress feels like super connected to it. Either you are rising into this Empress energy collective, or this is the Empress that you're going to meet, that you're going to build this lover's bond with. Okay? And interestingly enough, when I was talking about the roots and how they kind of intertwine and circle around each other, you could find out that you and this Empress, or whomever else is connected with you in this lovers, since it's the Empress, I'm going to assume that it's the Emperor on the other side of this lover's energy, have been circling around each other for a while. Meaning, oh, I was in that city. Oh, you were. I had just left when you got there, and all of that. It's like some of you guys are going to have that type of love story. Okay? Where this person has been in your vicinity the whole time. It was just magic that brought y'all together. It was the divine, the timing of it all, time machine, that had to get sorted out, or that had to play out. Tell me more about this wish. What's this wish for the collective? What do they need to know about this wish? And this third, yeah, Queen of Cups. Queen of Cups. Some of you guys definitely set out an intention, like a very pure-hearted, I'm almost like about to cry, because I could just see this child from the depth of their soul, their pure-hearted soul. They haven't been jaded by the world yet, by other relationships, nothing. Just set out this intention to experience a particular type of love, or to have a special magical love. This could have been during the whole Disney moments in your childhood, right? Where you really, really, truly believe that magic and all of that fairy tale is possible. Some of you are absolutely getting the fairy tale. You're getting the fairy tale. Seven of Wands. You're getting the fairy tale. Stay rooted in that belief that that's possible. Don't let other people who have lost their vision, who don't believe in the magic of life, who don't believe that things can happen miraculously, who've been just so jaded that no, stand your ground in this wish, in this softness. For some of you, it's like a softness. For some of y'all I'm talking to, you definitely, like we all have, right, have maybe had your fair share of fights. And what I mean by that is spiritually, because it's the Seven of Wands, right? And there's a black feather there, which means you are spiritually protected. If you ever found a black feather, it means that your ancestors, your guides, and your angels are protecting you from something that they don't need you or feel as if it's necessary for you to go through. So trust in that protection. Yeah. Some of y'all got to stand your ground, stand in that belief. Some of you like maybe even held this so close to your heart that it was almost a secret, that you still wanted this fairy tale like love, or wanted this fairy tale like lifestyle or situation or career, or whatever this might have been, okay? And it's happening. I feel like you held it very, very close to your heart here. With this Queen of Cups and the Seven of Cups, it feels like this Queen of Cups is also very protected. This Queen of Cups could also be this Empress. Like I said, you could be evolving into that Empress energy right now, regardless of your gender, okay? We all have to cycle through all of these energies. Yeah, look at that. Look at that. So things that were sent here, Capricorn, Aquarius, full moon energy, that's crazy. Things that were sent here, sent to you, to try to, for some of y'all, yeah, we'll talk about it, to try to hurt you, to try to harm you. I feel like there was just this unshakable belief. Like the book said, the collective I'm speaking to now, you're absolutely unstoppable. You might have had that energy as a child, right? You set your mind to do something, you're going to do it. No one can tell you that it's not going to happen. No one can tell you that it's no. It was like you didn't take no for an answer. And for some of y'all, that not taking no for an answer is paying off in the now. That death energy, it's like you ascended whatever was sent to destroy you. And you did it by remaining and still remain soft. Queen of Cups. Still kept in tune or protected that inner child of yours. No matter what you had to grow through, ascend through, shed, face. No matter what came your way to try to steal your innocence. There's this innocence that I feel like, for again, whoever I'm speaking to, you've kept. And maybe you were ridiculed about, come on now, come on now. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Cups. The Ace of Wands and the Ace of Cups. You protected that heart. You guarded yourself. You guarded that inner child and said, I don't care what you send my way. I don't care what I have to send through, grow through, what harsh truths I might have to face. I'm not going to give up on my dreams. I'm not going to give up on my wishes. I'm not going to give up on my desires. I'm not going to stop believing that anything is possible. I'm going to hold on to the faith and the knowing that I'm unstoppable. That Ace of Cups. Yeah, because for some of y'all, I'm going to put this right here. For some of y'all, it's like there was a lot that you've maybe gone through that could have stole your joy. It could have taken away that sense of innocence or that sense of belief in something greater and something positive and something higher, right? Some of y'all held on so tight and guarded yourself and understood, okay, yes, that truth might take away some of the naivety that you might have, or you might not be as naive as you once were, but that inner child is still alive and well. They didn't snuff this out, whatever that was. And take that how that resonates, because it doesn't necessarily have to be like attacks or anything, but it's just that's how life happens, right? Things happen, things occur, and you can choose to look at it one way, absorb it in one way, or internalize it in another. The group I'm talking to here, nothing that was thrown your way did you ever question whether or not what you hoped for, what you dreamed for, what you truly felt inside of you was possible. Even if you were told it wasn't, you were just like, maybe for you, but not for me. And that's what's allowing this burst of magic to find you and happen in your life. And it's almost like how this comes together for some of y'all, this is absolutely a relationship, okay? So get ready. Your person with the Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, a new love cycle is about to start for you. And it is going to be fairy tale like. It is going to be filled with magical energy, okay? People are going to look at you and this person coming together as, that's the magic I want. I didn't even know that was still possible. But the reason why it's happening here in this collective's life, it's because you never gave up hope. You never stopped wishing. You never once doubted the possibility. You didn't let what life sent you through to transcend through rob you of your joy, your innocence, or your purity. You didn't take on the world's persona. You kept true to your own. Yeah. And now shifting is happening. Now you're moving forward. And again, it's like the divine is allowing this to happen in this collective's life to be an example for others as well. Little do you know that the things that you go through often, more often than not, collective, is not even for you. It's for other people watching you, looking up to you. Okay? So that they may get inspired, Ace of Wands, to pursue something that they love, to rise into their Empress energy or their Emperor energy, whatever the case may be, to reconnect with the divine, Ace of Cups, to open up their heart to the magic that lives around us all. Y'all, it's like, yeah, this is definitely going to be intense, and it's going to happen quite quickly. It almost feels like it's going to come out of the blue, and I've been getting that energy for a while now. Something happening out of the blue, all of a sudden or all at once. Tell me more about this burst of magic. Okay, you got the Four of Cups. It's almost like right when you were kind of giving up hope, right when you were about to let go of that star, you see that she's holding so close to her chest, or his chest, whatever the case may be. Right when you were about to give up, here comes the divine giving you signs, synchronicities, messages, Eight of Wands, energy to let you know that things are shifting. Okay? Woo. Tell me more about a burst of magic. Clarify the Eight of Wands and the Four of Cups. Hierophant. And that burst of magic card, when we read it, definitely felt like High Priestess energy. So here's that match, the Hierophant. I'm just getting my, trust that you have the key to something. This collective I'm speaking to, you have the key to something. The key to unlock some door, the key to remembering something, the key to manifesting something, grounding something in. You have it already. And it almost feels like whatever this shift or these signs or synchronicities that might be happening for you, or dreams that might be occurring for you, are trying to point you back to yourself. That you know what to do, Hierophant. You already have the wisdom that you need. Ooh. But why is the fear here? Fear here is because of the star. Wow. Wishing upon a star. Some of you, this is like the fear of success. The fear of having either all eyes on you or attention on you in some way, shape, or form. The fear for some of y'all with the Devil and the Hierophant, it's like the fear of having ego around what it is that you know. It's like, I don't want to be or act or move like I know it all, because I don't. But you have a knowing. Don't dumb down your knowing for the sake of making other people comfortable here, collective. That's what that devil energy will get you to do. Well, you don't want to come off like that. Oh, you don't, you know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, some of you guys are meant to be the star. Some of you guys are meant to shine bright. Shine brighter than you're allowing yourself to. The star also represents a healing. I feel like a lot of y'all are healing these fears. Again, that fears will show up in your root chakra energy. With this death energy too, I feel as if this is like, how can I put this? This is like the last, how could I say that? It's the last shedding. Yeah, you got the King of Wands at the bottom of the deck. It's the last shedding of some layer of yourself here, whether this is your conscious energy, subconscious energy, your thoughts, a paradigm, a perspective. This is the last I almost feel like the last full moon that you guys are going to go through with this energy still intact and tethered, because it feels like you bring a sort of closure or an ending to this double energy or these fears that are kind of keeping you chained from truly believing in and walking in what you know, the Hierophant, using your wisdom. And it's like as soon as you kind of descend a little bit further into this root chakra energy, maybe go back in time a little bit to really clear out whatever needs to be clear out. Soon as you do that descend, you ascend, right? With the star, like a star rising. And maybe that's why they wanted me to bring up that root kind of fact, where the further down the root goes for the tree, the higher it can grow. So the further down you go into your own shadow energy, the further down you meet yourself, you dig deep within, the higher you rise on the other side of that, right? So this feels like one more downward just to go even farther, even higher than I really feel like you guys are even aware of at this moment, okay? Clarify this time machine energy for this collective with just the bottom card on the deck divine. What do they need to know about this energy of time machine? What's going on with the time machine? Bottom of the deck. 5 of Swords. So this has to do with your beliefs. Whether this is a belief in yourself here, collective. Someone told you to not believe in yourself, and maybe that's what still kind of lingers in your mind a little bit. Someone maybe projected false truths or false ideas or things that really don't have firm standing anymore, or just aren't, I feel like just aren't all the way true. It's like what they believed, right? Based on their experience, but that's not your experience. But it was like you were living out their fears. Ooh, some of you guys, that's what you're shedding. That's what you're rising out of, living out other people's fears. 5 of Swords. So that's maybe where you have to go back in time, yeah? And really check in with this inner child energy and ask them, when did we lose faith in this? When did we stop believing in this? What were we told? And then come out of that. Again, that's that death process. Facing that fear, really. And then rising out of it in knowing the Hierophant and then the Star and the Lovers and the Ace of Cups. Beautiful, beautiful energy here for this full moon. Okay, let's go ahead and see what affirmations we have going on with this moon energy. What deep moon messages do you guys need? For those of you that will be dealing with this or connect with this, thank you so much, Divine. What messages does this collective need to hear right now in regards to this energy in this full moon? I gather more wisdom each day. Okay, so every day, collective, you're learning more, you're growing more, you're rooting more. Those roots are getting longer and longer and stronger, okay? Trust that. You gather more wisdom each day. What else? Yeah, this one, I mean, constantly comes out. I accept renewal and delight in fresh starts, okay? We'll put that there. I know my shadow side and I work to willingly transform aspects of it. That's what I was talking about with the Death and the Devil there. Okay, and you guys have been doing that work, and I really do feel like that work is about to pay off big time and in a very magical way, like in a way that, again, like I said, that you can't deny the Divine's hand in the situation. What else? Okay, what other moon messages? Okay. I seek balance and grounding. Okay, so that's going to be very, very important under this full moon to do some root chakra work, to ground in. Okay. And I flow towards my goal. I am strongly protected as I go. It's exactly what I was picking up there, right? You're absolutely protected here whatever it is that you want to pursue, whatever it is that your heart is still even holding out hope for, even if your mind is saying it's not possible. If you go for it here, collective, yeah, it's possible. It's absolutely possible. It will happen, okay? Let's get one more. Thank you. I shine my light outwards for all to see. Like I said, some of you guys are meant to shine a lot brighter than you're allowing yourself to. Okay, that's that star energy. So you know your shadow side, work willingly to transform aspects of it. That's that death process. That's facing that devil energy, that shadow, those fears, okay? Going deep into your own underworld and then rising out, star energy. All right, collective, I will have 3 of these affirmations posted on my Instagram page. Follow me at Cusp of Roses if you'd like to save it. Repeat those affirmations to yourself a few times over the next few days or few weeks, okay, to really help ground in this full moon energy for you. I hope that you found this reading helpful and insightful and maybe filled with some confirmation around what you were sensing within your own self and your own ascension journey. As always, let me know those thoughts in your comments and what connected with you and resonated with you in the comment section below. Okay, I love to connect with you guys there. Make sure you give this video a thumbs up. Even if you felt like this message necessarily wasn't for you in this moment in time, keep in mind that energy is fluid and time is truly an illusion, so this might hit you a little later. But if you enjoyed being here with me, connecting with these messages or hearing these messages, make sure you give the video a thumbs up. Make sure you guys also subscribe. I'd love to have you here as a person, energy contributor, co-creator here on my channel, okay? And make sure you also have that bell notification turned on so that you're notified when I am live. And check out my channel memberships if you haven't already, okay? If you're new here, I do offer membership tiers for exclusive content. That is the first link in my description box, and or hit that join button underneath this video next to subscribe. All right, I will see you all in the next one. Happy full moon loves. Namaste.